If you're looking for fragrances that are going to be great for getting compliments, you've kind of fallen onto the right video here. I know you guys like when I get my girlfriend's input on fragrances and just the type of things she likes. For example, I've done a couple of videos where she's chosen my fragrances for the week, my weekly fragrance rotation. I give her full control to pick out what I wear every day, and then I do a video on it, and you guys seem to like that because you're getting a woman's perspective, right? Instead of me choosing something and then getting her opinion on it, I'm actually having her go out, look at my collection, and choose what she wants me to wear because she's choosing the scents that she really likes. And since you guys like these videos and you like getting that input, I thought I'd have her go through my entire collection, nothing off limits, and choose 10 fragrances which, in her opinion, would attract women. So these are fragrances that obviously she likes a lot on me and that she would also think a lot of other women would like as well. Just kind of, these compliment getting types of fragrances that you guys are familiar with. Love it or hate it, these videos are requested all the time. It's one of my #1 things. If I had to look through all of my comments and tally them up, it would be something along the lines of just the really good compliment getting, people pleasing fragrances, and today we have 10 of them. So if you like videos like this, make sure you get subscribed to the channel down below. Also hit that bell icon so that way you're notified when I put these videos out, and while you're at it, you'll give me a follow over on Instagram at Chaos Fragrances as well. I really do appreciate it. And I will also link all the fragrances that we talk about today in the description below to Fragrance X. They're a discounter where you can get a lot of these designer and niche fragrances at a great discount. They really offer a great balance between having some very low prices and also really kind of the fastest shipping that I've seen and that I've had experience with. I use them for the majority of my fragrance shopping just because I get my stuff in a couple days. So highly recommend you click through those links and check these out if you're interested. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go and jump right into this. It's going to be a top 10, and at number 10, she chose Azzaro Pour Homme Intense. So this one surprised me a little bit because she's normally into the fresher stuff, and you will see that as we go through the video here. But this one is one that I really like a lot, and she chose as well. Now, this one has a cinnamon rum boozy accord with a little bit of that original Azzaro Pour Homme DNA sprinkled in the base. So it's a very kind of warm, spicy scent overall. Smells fantastic, and again, this is one she chose as a fragrance that would attract women, and I would have to agree this is the type of thing that would work great in that type of situation because of that warm spiciness that it has and that overall masculine appeal that it has, especially in the base, kind of in the dry down. At number 9, she chose Mercedes-Benz Club Black. So another one that really surprised me because, it's more of a sweet vanilla benzoin leaning fragrance, but it is a really good one at that. And she really likes the smell of this one, which is something that kind of surprised me as well. This one really kind of just takes that nice vanilla benzoin note and it gives it almost even a little bit of a booziness to it that you sometimes do get from vanilla, and depending on how it's used. This is honestly one of the better designer fragrances out there that you can purchase. It is discontinued, but you can still get them if you do some digging. So for example, FragranceBuy.ca does still carry this fragrance at, I think $40 range or so, $40-45 or something like that. So you can still get this one for a decent price, and it is a great scent at that. This is one of my favorite designers, one of my favorite vanilla fragrances, and it is going to be something that would get good compliments just because it's got this warm, sexy, and almost slightly mysterious edge about it as well. Highly recommend this one if you have a bit of a sweet tooth and you like vanilla. Moving into number 8, we have Bentley For Men Silverlake. So this is one that I just did a review on here not too long ago, and this is one that my girlfriend loves the smell of, like a lot. She said this could potentially be one of her favorites. So, talking about a scent that maybe isn't going to be anything groundbreaking to us, but still smelling good to, people around us. This is the perfect example of that. Kind of has a bit of this Acqua di Gio overall type of smell, just a very bright, fresh, aquatic scent overall. Again, nothing groundbreaking here, nothing mind-blowing, but it is pleasant, and this is going to be something that will garner you a lot of compliments. This is, for the price when you can get it discounted, not going to be a bad pickup. These Bentleys are really good quality for a really good price as well. Number 7, we do have a niche fragrance here. This one's from Kilian, and this one is Straight to Heaven. So, for the most part, my girlfriend's not the biggest fan of Kilians just because a lot of them are leaning kind of in the more sweet / gourmand. And again, she's more after the fresher stuff. But Straight to Heaven is one she does really like. And it kind of surprised me that it made it here at number 7. It was just, her choice, full freedom, control to pick what she wants here. And this made it at number 7, which I thought was cool. And there's a few that she does like, this being probably her favorite of them. I do have a fresher 1 or 2, but still she's kind of leaning towards this one, which is awesome because this is one of my favorites. I love wearing this one, so it's cool that I can wear this one around her and she actually enjoys it. Straight to Heaven is probably one of my favorites from the house. It's, in my opinion, one of their best creations overall, and it's just a great fragrance. It's very high quality. It's got this nice boozy, woody depth to it. Very complex, very smoky, and just, man, is it a good scent. And it does have this kind of sexy, mysterious, dark edge to it, to where this would get you a lot of compliments. It'll get you a lot of attention. This is, definitely an attention-getting type of scent. So make sure you know that going into it, that this type of thing will really have people kind of turning and looking at you when you walk by them and they smell this on you. Really, really good one. Moving into number 6, we have Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. So she does really like Bleu de Chanel. So this one didn't really surprise me at all that it made it here at number 6. I mean, and I love Bleu de Chanel as well. The EDP and the Parfum are a couple of my favorites. The EDT, of course, is still great too. But these types of fragrances you just can't go wrong with. If you don't want to play it, too daring, and you just want to play it safe, you just want to wear something that for pretty much a fact that basically no one is going to dislike it or is put off by it, then Bleu de Chanel is the way to go. It is going to be a bit more expensive, but it's well worth the money, honestly. I mean, I have all of them purchased with my own money. I wasn't sent, any of these Chanels by the brand or discounters or anything. I mean, these were purchased by me because I like them and I get my money's worth out of them. I like to wear these quite often. A very good dumb reach scents for me, and these, as you would expect, are going to be great compliment getters as well. Bleu de Chanel is a fragrance that worked. It set off that whole blue fragrance trend. This is kind of where it all started with the EDT, and you can't go wrong with this stuff. If you want to play it safe and you want something high quality and a good Chanel name brand, invest your money here, and I promise you'll get a great return out of it. Moving into number 5, we have Yves Saint Laurent Rive Gauche. So this one is one she surprisingly really likes, and this is another thing that works out great because you guys know I love my barbershop fragrances. This one, Tom Ford Beau de Jour, Tom Ford Fougère d'Argent, the original Azzaro Pour Homme. The list goes on. I've, Roja Scandal. I have a number of Fougère fragrances. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my girlfriend's favorites, which is why it made it here at this spot. This is just, it's famous for a reason, really. It is kind of, one of those sought after Fougère fragrances, more so in the tin can version that you've seen, around on eBay and stuff, going for really high prices. But it is just a sought after scent, and it's not all hype. I mean, a lot of it's hype, but there's a reason why. Just because it's truly a great barbershop Fougère scent. I mean, this stuff smells so good, so photorealistic. It smells kind of like shaving cream. It smells like a barbershop experience, and just with this masculine, well put together gentleman type of thing going on with this one. Great scent, and definitely going to be a head turner. It's not going to be, kind of like the blue fragrances, but it still is something that will pull you positive attention. People are just going to think you smell clean and fresh and well put together with this one, and you can't beat that. A fragrance like this, an aromatic Fougère, is timeless. It's hard to beat, and just this one's one of my favorites. It's one of my girlfriend's favorites as well. So moving into number 4, this is where it really kind of ramps up and where I wasn't surprised about these at all. Just because, one, I know for a fact that they work, and my girlfriend also really likes them, and she knows that they work as well. So at number 4, we have this guy, Dior Sauvage. I'm sure you guys are pretty familiar with this scent. This is the EDT here. EDT, EDP, Parfum, all of them are going to work. Probably more so EDT, EDP. But, oh man, even though, it is a blue fragrance and ambroxan balm, and it's kind of, overhyped and, synthetic and all that stuff, I do actually like it. I have multiple bottles of it. I don't wear it nearly as much as I used to, but I do want to because it smells good. Like, I'm not going to lie to you and say that this smells bad, because it doesn't. I mean, this is a fragrance that was designed and engineered to be a clean, fresh scent that pulls compliments. And, you know, Sauvage does that time and time again. It has when it first came out, and it still does now. I mean, this one shouldn't be a surprise to you. This stuff is killer. And really quickly, before we move on here, I want to jump in and let you guys know that my fragrance launch in collaboration with Navitus Parfums is live on their website. Hit those links down below and check these two fragrances out. One of which is Soleil Matin, which is a citrus-based compliment-getting type of fragrance. So just like for this video, if you want to grab one that's going to get you a lot of compliments and smell amazing to women around you, Soleil Matin is going to be the one that I focused on having it do that very well. Then we also have Rêve Nuit, which is more of a cooler weather leaning date night fragrance. So a bit more of a sexy, mysterious type of scent, perfect for date nights. What I love about these two is I made it to where it's not redundant to own both. They're a great duo because you have one for daytime, casual wear, to the office, to work, to school, getting great compliments, and then the other one is for evenings. You know, you get off work, the evening's coming around, you have a date lined up, you're going out with drinks with friends, anything like that, Rêve Nuit has you covered. And for a limited time, and I mean a very limited time, we're running a discount where if you buy one, you get 30% off. If you buy both of them, you get 50% off, meaning you would get two fragrances created by a total of 4 master perfumers for $195. These are amazing quality, great performers, and this deal is going away quick. We're not going to be running it for much longer, so make sure if you want to pick these up, grab them at a discount while you can. Hit those links down below. Check it out. Moving into number 3, we have Elysium by Roja Parfums. You can see this bottle has seen better days. I don't know if it's really showing up for you. I can see it though. It is scratched to death. This is kind of my recording bottle, so it gets, you know, thrown in a bag when I take videos outside and all that stuff. And this is also the first bottle I got, so it's older than all my other ones. So I mean, this thing's kind of beat up, but you know, it is what it is. Man, does it smell gorgeous. Elysium, one of my favorites, as you guys know, and it's one of my girlfriend's favorites as well. Like, it is high on the list of, you know, when I ask her, what do you want me to wear? This one is always one of the fragrances that she wants me to wear. So much so to where sometimes I don't even feel like wearing it. You know, like, I'll say, hey, what do you want me to wear? And a lot of times it's Elysium. And sometimes I want to wear something different. So she really likes this one. It's known kind of in the community for being a great compliment getter. Of course, not everyone's going to want to spend the amount of money on this, so it's not, you know, widespread like Sauvage. But for the people who do have it, are familiar that yes, this one does get good compliments. If you have the money for it, and if you could get a sample, whatever, and give this one a try and test it out, you're going to get some amazing reactions from this one. At number 2, we have ADG Profondo. So this one I picked up earlier this year, and my girlfriend is really taking a liking to this one. And I have too. This one really surprised me, and it became one of my favorite releases, one of my, you know, high up on the list of wearings in terms of aquatics for summertime. I wore this one more than I kind of initially thought, and it smells great. My girlfriend loves it, and it's one that you can just tell that it's going to be a great compliment getter. I mean, it's just fresh, it's invigorating, it's kind of bright, and just a little bit uplifting. You know, you smell this one, and it kind of just lifts your spirits, kind of puts you in that good summer fun mood. Amazing scent, a great flanker. It's got good performance, just like really most of these in this video do have solid performance, so it's going to project out for you. Amazing scent right here, ADG Profondo at number 2. So at number 1, what did she choose? She went with Dylan Blue by Versace. Now, this, without a doubt, is a great fragrance all around. I mean, Versace, I've said it before, I'll say it again, they do a great job at mid-range designer fragrances. So anything in the $50 range, you know, 45 to 55, maybe 60, depending on the bottle size, Versace kind of has that price range on lock. I mean, there's a few others, Dolce & Gabbana, whatever, but Versace really kind of is taking over that price range. They do a great job at it. And Dylan Blue is an amazing scent for the price, really. I mean, it's a really good performer. I have a new bottle, I have an old bottle. This is my new one, and it performs great. My old bottle performs great. You're talking 9+ hours of longevity. It's really solid projection, and just a clean, fresh, out of the shower type of fragrance, but with a bit more depth and a slight sweetness compared to something like Sauvage, and even compared to something like Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel does have that incense and that kind of smoky depth to it, but this one has that sweetness in here, which makes it kind of more appropriate for wintertime more so than something like Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel, even though they will work in the wintertime. Dylan Blue has a bit more of that depth to where I would choose this one over those in the cold months. Fantastic compliment getter. A lot of times my girlfriend will request me to wear this one a lot as well, just because it smells good. You can't beat that stuff. I'm sure most of you guys have this one, but if you don't, highly recommend it. So there you guys go. There's 10 fragrances that attract women chosen by my girlfriend. Again, you guys like the women's opinion on this one, so if you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment down below. Like this video, share it with your friends, get subscribed, all that stuff. That shows me you like to see more things like this. And also don't forget that all the fragrances we talked about today will be linked down below if you want to check any of them out, pick any of them up, hit those links down there and check them out. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.